But first, coffee, as Alicia Doherty would say. So I'm just pulling into Tim Hortons here. But I did want to see something. There is a mute button on here. Okay. So I'm going to take you guys to my remeicade treatment with me this morning. And they put in 2 lanes here. How neat. Hi, can I have a medium roasted hazelnut cold brew and a walnut crunch, please? Yes, please. That's it. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to take you guys to remeicade with me this morning to show you what these treatments are like. And they are basically immunosuppressant treatments that suppress my immune system because it attacks my body. So that's basically what it does. But like I said, first, coffee. And we did get the private room I called to make sure. And you'll get to see the drive into Charlottetown on the road. Hello, who's ever joining us? We're just in Tim Hortons drive-thru right now, getting our but first coffee. Apparently the guy in front of us is ordering the whole store. And we're in Cornwall right now, by the way. So we're going to be driving to Charlottetown. That's where my treatment is. Charlottetown is the capital city of Prince Edward Island, where I live. And we're in Cornwall now, which is a smaller city outside of Charlottetown. I live out a bit further, but this is the first kind of city on the way, or first kind of town on the way in to the bigger city. So I like to stop here first for my Tims and stuff. I have my water, but what is this guy ordering, honestly? Holy. I'm going to be late for remeicade if he doesn't chop and pick up the pace. I never even asked, can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. Can anybody in the chat let me know if the volume is okay? Hi.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Oh, hamburgers, can you hear me? I just want to make sure the volume is okay before I pull out of this parking lot and can't drive. I can't look at the chat anymore. Gamer fam, hello. Thank you for joining me. Yes, I am live. We're going to remeicade. We're off to our remeicade appointment this morning. I did call. I do have the private room booked. So we are good. So I can take you guys with me. And we are on our drive into Charlottetown. We're in Cornwall currently. And we are on our drive into Charlottetown. I had to stop for my but first coffee. I got hazelnut cold brew. They are delicious from Tim Hortons. And a walnut crunch. They're these retro donuts from Tim Hortons. They used to have them when I was a kid. And they're delicious. They're so good. But they've been off the menu for years and years and years. And they just brought them back recently for a limited time. And they're so yummy. Sorry guys, I won't be able to look at the chat until we actually get to remeicade. But I will chit chat while we're driving and show you guys some scenery, point some stuff out. So this is the Trans-Canada Highway, by the way, that we're on right now. This highway runs from one end of Canada to the other. And it's going to be the busiest. You're going to see lots of roundabouts. Our town is full of them. Our province is full of them. I love them. Most people who live here love them. A lot of tourists are not fans, but they're great. I think they really speed things up. Ooh, that's good cold person. Center up here and the town library. Water tower coming up. Ice rink is in there as well in the winter. Everything is so beautiful and green this time of year too. Such a pretty time of year. Oh, I'm glad I brought my sunglasses though. She's a little bright. Now we're coming up into North River here. When I first moved out with my husband, not that anybody could afford to rent these days. Holy mercy, we only paid $1,000 a month for a 3-bedroom townhouse up here when we rented, like, I think it was about 10 years ago now. And now I think the rent is like $2,500 a month on those townhouses. Crazy. So we're coming up to our first of 3 roundabouts in a row. But these intersections used to take a month of Sundays to get through when they were lights, and now they're so much faster. Now that the roundabouts. We don't have to go through the wacky intersection today, though. There's one real crazy one. It's this, like, I don't know, it's this idea they took from a city in the States, and it's a really insane intersection. The roundabouts I love. And I was worrying, I hope I can clip my phone back into my case without hitting without ending the live when I get to remeicade. I have to pull it out of the case so that it can hook onto my magnetized holder on my window. And I had a hard enough time trying not to hit go live when I was trying to pull it off and stick it up there. So I'm a tad worried that I might hit end live when I go to put it back in, but I hope not. And the nurses there are really great that I deal with. I may have to mute a little bit of it, but I should be able to get most of it. She's really fantastic. She knows I do YouTube. She asks me every 6 weeks when I'm in how things are going and whatnot. Always asking about my life and things. She's really fantastic. And I have my numbing cream on my port. I have a portacath. That's how they access my veins. I don't get a regular IV because I legitimately don't have veins. Well, that's not true. I do. But they are so busted from, that was the second roundabout in a row. They are so busted from being poked for year after year after year. Time after time after time, and being blown out from IV after IV after IV, that they're just, they're so scarred over, the ones that are there, and the ones, they're few and far between. I kind of run constantly dehydrated. It's just the way my body is. I have a very hard time holding on to any fluids, and it makes it very difficult. Oh, there goes an ambulance. Hope everything is okay, but it's never good when they're going with their lights on, but they're not going towards the hospital, so they're going to pick somebody up. So headed away from it. Yeah, so I just have no veins left that can be actually poked. So they put a portacath in my chest. Oh gosh, about probably 8 years ago now. And then it was replaced again about 2 years ago because it stopped working. They're not meant to be permanent, but mine is because I just don't have any veins and I needed a permanent one. Now we're coming into Charlottetown and we're going to hit traffic as per usual. It's 9:15 on a weekday. Of course we're going to hit traffic. Gotta remember on the way home, stop at the vape store. I need rolling papers and filters. Which, go figure me, I will forget. If I'm still on then, somebody remind me. I can't imagine I will be because it's a fairly long treatment, so I doubt I'll be on the whole thing, but... Oh, no, too close. I'm going to go through the yellow. Forget. The yellow light means step on the gas, asshole. You're going to miss the light. Right? I know, not funny, but I was too close. Had I laid on the brake, the guy behind me would have went right up my butt. Oh my gosh, you guys, I found the best Lisa video this morning. After we got off live stream, I was going through some different videos of Lisa for us to watch. Oh man, you guys, I'm telling you, this one is pure damn gold. Absolute gold. It's so good. I'm gonna keep going through more, obviously, but this one, oh man. You thought she was wailing in the last one. This one is something else. It's 15 straight minutes of her screaming and crying. Like, just losing her shit over an apparent Uber. Which, again, entirely not true. It was again for rugs, but, you know, it's Lisa. I hope you guys are enjoying the Lisa coverage, and if you guys ever have ideas for anybody else you'd like to see or get more coverage of, let me know, because I always have lots of time to do it, and you know, Chantal is boring as a swinging a bag of cats. Amber, same deal. They're just boring as all hell. The only ones I'm finding interesting, I like the old Shani stuff. I don't mind doing some Crystal stuff. But I do kind of feel bad sometimes when I do some Crystal stuff, because there's some things that I want to say, but it's like, it's not fair to her because she has a disability. And I know there's certain things that she does that a disability doesn't excuse, but there's certain things that she does that, you know, it is because she has a disability. So I kind of have some mixed feelings when I react to Crystal. It's kind of a catch-22. Now, Lisa, on the other hand, is something else. She is amazing to react to. And actually, I found another person, but I don't know much of her backstory. Her name is Danny, and she's also covered by Kaya Fatez. I'm totally saying that wrong, but it's the same person I get my Lisa info and videos from. And the one clip that I seen of her that made me very interested was her talking about the doctor putting her on this new medication. And I think it was clozapam or anyway, it was a benzo. Regardless, it was a benzo of some sort. I just can't remember the name of it exactly right now, but it was definitely a benzo. I know that because my mother used to take it. And people in her chat were telling her, you can't drive on that, you're going to get a DUI, da da da. And she said, no, I can drive on it. My doctor said I was fine to drive on it. Da, 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 da. Later in the stream, she's live streaming, driving, goes ahead, gets in an accident. So that one really caught my attention. So I wanted to look a little more into her. But I'm definitely open to some suggestions. And I'm gonna have to start searching TikTok and figure out how to load videos from TikTok, because I just have no idea. I figured out how to do it from Instagram just because I wanted to be able to get Shandy and Rev videos quickly. But they haven't been posting much either, and that was a long time ago. But TikTok, I don't understand how it works. I feel like an old person. I kind of feel, why do I put my blinker on? I kind of feel like Chantel looks on TikTok. She looks way too ancient to be on TikTok. That's how I feel on TikTok. I think I have the app. I might have opened it like one time. And I think that was probably to keep up with Foodie, because that was when she first went over. And I don't think I've opened it since. And I probably wouldn't know the password or anything to get in. I had to get a new phone a few months back because my phone stopped wanting to upload like recorded videos that I record myself, like art videos and stuff. It didn't want to upload them to the computer, so I had to upgrade my phone. Go figure, 2 months after it got paid, my old phone got paid off. I had to upgrade from the S21 to the S24, and not a lot, everything on my old phone was opened by biometrics. So, and all my passwords and stuff were all saved. So, I didn't know any of my passwords. I've had this new phone now, honestly, for like 3 weeks. I just got into my credit card app yesterday by calling the credit card company. I still can't open my emails on my phone. I've been checking them on the computer because I cannot for the life of me get into them on my phone. Even though I went to the computer, checked the managed passwords, found the password, and I still can't log in on my phone. And I'm so frustrated with it that I'm just annoyed and I stopped frigging with it. Ugh. I don't use my email much at all anyway, except for my Chatty Crafter email, like my YouTube email. I use that one, but my actual personal email, no joke, has about 5,000 emails in it. I don't use it, I don't read them, I don't delete them. I really just don't do anything with it unless I know there's something important coming, or I want to check on like the status of a delivery or something. I'll open that email, but other than that, I don't use it. I just use the other one for obviously YouTube related stuff. Oh, we're in downtown Charlottetown, by the way, now. This is Fitzroy Street. Oh, good. You guys are chatting amongst yourselves. I'm glad people are chatting. Thank you guys for joining me. Feel free to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the content. And subscribe if you haven't yet. We're trying to get to that 1,000 mark, so we can get fully monetized. This is a government building right here on the right. It's where you go to get like your social and all that kind of stuff. It's all done in there. Birth certificates, all that jazz. Lots of nice houses down here in the older part of town, that's for sure. It is a very beautiful city, I must say. We do live in a beautiful, beautiful city. I don't know if you guys, how far you guys can see over to the right, but some of these houses on the right-hand side are gorgeous. Mind you, we have our rough parts of town as well, You'll see when I turn here that this street's definitely a little rougher. Things start to get a little rougher down at this end, and things aren't quite as nice. As you can see, it's a lot more apartments and stuff here than anything. And different businesses, of course, but a lot of apartments. And as you can see, parking in this city is a nightmare. Luckily, my clinic has a parking lot. Unluckily, it's not free, even for people going in to get treatment. And because my treatment's about 3 hours long, it costs me $8 to park. It usually ends up being about 3 hours, 15 minutes. So it costs me, now I'm too far away, I can't reach. Thank you. $9.20 I came in, so I likely won't be out till, who knows. Anyway, it's gonna cost me $8. I know it is, it always does. Always does. And even this parking lot, even when you pay, look at this. Stuffed. Absolutely full. I want to park there, but it's too freaking close. Oh, I hate this parking lot. I hate this parking lot. I hate this parking lot. With a passion. Okay, we'll park right here. I hate this place. Okay, let's see if my phone back on. Oh boy, did that phone ever get hot on that drive. Let's see if I can get this back in without hitting end. Without ending my stream, I mean. Got it. Aha, I did it. I did it. Okay, now I can sort of see your comments, except they disappear really quickly. I don't know why they do that. Okay, I just gotta grab my stuff now. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I'm just grabbing my things. I don't know how I'm gonna carry everything, though, but I'll manage, I guess. My water's staying. My iced coffee will come with me. Lock the doors from there. Oh, yeah, or they weren't kidding. There is a heat warning, isn't there? And I have a blanket in my hands because it's always so cold in the remeicade thing that I always keep a blanket with me so I can cover up in the big comfy chairs. Hang on. Ugh. Sorry, fix my glasses. Oh, thank you, Soren. I really appreciate that. I have been feeling better lately. I really, really appreciate that. Sorry, I didn't catch the other two comments that went by. Why do the comments disappear so quickly? Your electronics have been heating up either. Yeah, there's a heat warning here this week. What is that noise beeping? Sorry guys, I'm all crooked just trying to hold all my stuff. Oh, there, it's cooling off a little bit now, my phone. Yeah, Phil, really. You. I'm gonna find out what those buttons do in a second when I get in here. See if I can make the comments stay up longer. That's really annoying. Yeah, the heat is. Yes, I did use the lift. Of course I did. Of course I did. I'm carrying too much stuff to try and mosey on up the stairs. Okay, so this is the Coverdale Infusion Center. Where is the nurse? She's back there. I'll just wait for her, even though I know I have the back room. I will just wait for her. Yes, I did, Phil. I did email you. Yep, I did. It's me. There we go. My hair is awful. Sorry, guys. I just cut it and it's frizzy and I straighten it and it's terrible. But yes, it was me, Phil. I did email you. No joke, not a scam. Wow, you see what your face actually looks like on a live with no filters? Look at this. Look at the blotchies. That's what unfiltered looks like. With a prostitute one was a little sus. What? Polly, I wish. There, I think I got the comments to stay up. Sweet. Hello, Satan. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I wish. Thank you, Phil. I'll send it off to you if you want to send the address. But I get why you thought it was a bit sketchy, because I know you didn't like ask to be entered or anything. It was just because you were had made a comment and you just happened to win. And actually, if you go back, I think 2 streams ago, you can see when I actually pull your name out of the jar. I thought I got the chat to stay up. Oh, no problem, Phil. It's a bad angle. Hold it over your head like the MySpace days. How come they're not all showing up? I'm so confused. What's with these? Whose name? What jar? Oh, when I did the drawing, oh, hamburgers, I did a drawing just for some of my artwork. Oh, that's funny, Phil. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, I just did a drawing for some of my artwork, so that was it. Yeah, no, I'm on live chat, I do believe. Yeah, I'm on live chat. They just keep disappearing. It's annoying. No, what her? Drawing a butterfly being shy. Oh, well, I don't actually draw them. I do more of the coloring, but I actually have lots with butterflies and whatnot. I could definitely find a cute one with some butterflies to do for you. We could definitely do that. I gotta take off my vape because I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna puff on it. I know I will when it's around my neck. I keep it on my hand. I'm used to picking it up and puffing it. I had to put it away because I literally just reached for it. And it's 3 hours of 3 hours that I can't have it, so that's funny. I wonder what she's doing. It really is, Phil, isn't it? I know, I completely agree. It is really hard. What do these buttons do? Oh, that turns on a light. I don't want to do that. What's this one do? You did it in a fire truck? Oh, it's highlight. Okay, I don't want to do that. What's this one do? Oh, look, filters. Let's be foodie. Let's play with the filters. Yeah, that didn't help all that much. Well, I guess it helped a little. Oh, no, it did. It definitely helped. Oh my gosh. Look at the difference. Oh, mercy. I'm full of wrinkles. Holy Hannah. I need some sort of wrinkle cream or something, I think. Definitely starting to show my age, that's for sure. A thing just popped up with the mic. What's that? Can you guys still hear me? Blue eyes, yes, definitely. Retinol,
Hello.
yeah. Hey,
How are you, Jennifer?
I'm perfect. Can I have the back room?
Back room there for you.
Perfect, I'll head back. Okay. Set this here for now. Set my purse here. I'm gonna flip this. Gotta go get my weight.
You can just take that out.
Yeah.
That's done.
Really? This is not a bad one. This is a really good one.
Okay. You have to take your weight every treatment because the dose is based on your weight. So that's that. She'll need that table, so I'll move my drink over when that's done. And my other stuff, my book and my donut. So this is what the room looks like, guys, the private room. I'm 30, almost 38, Satan, but thank you. It should be legal, though, hamburgers, I agree. I completely agree. Oh, did I show you the chair? The chair is the best damn part. And the chairs have the remotes. So they just kick your feet out. Oh my God, Phil, so have I. I've literally reached for my vape and puffed on it in places I absolutely should not have. Totally by accident, but I've totally done it. Oh my God, they are so comfy, Phil. I wish I had this chair at home. I really do. They are literally the best chairs. But the AC in here is always freezing. Why? Why do they always have to freeze us at a house and home? They used to provide us with blankets, but then when COVID started, they stopped providing blankets, so I brought my own. Or I bring my own now, I should say. Oh, and I'll show you. I have my numbing cream on. That's where my portacath is. And that's my numbing cream. Is my filter still on? They still look glitchy. Right, exactly. That's why I put my vape away, Phil. God, how do I bring the comments back so I can read the ones I missed? That's so annoying. Since 2019 or so far, both bad liars. Are we talking about Channy? Yeah, well, they used to, Phil, but like I said, after COVID, they got rid of them. Has anything else come out about Channy and Rev about the breakup? Do we know? Hey, Mousy. Good to see you. I think it was faked. Either Rev was drunk or um yeah, it was faked for views. One or the other, I think, personally. What's this button do? Nothing from Rev or Shanny. Share? What's the share button do? I don't know. I don't want to find out. I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, and she deleted it so fast. That was a bit weird. But man, would it be beautiful if it was true? Oh, it'd be so beautiful if it was true. Would love that so much. It was. It was in the middle of the night. You're right, Phil. They haven't, yeah, you're right. They haven't gotten food stamps or anything in almost a week. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, things are weird. And Rev mentioned, you always want me to call my uncle for money. So I'm thinking maybe she's telling him to call his uncle for money. And maybe that's why he got pissed off. Like maybe that's what they were fighting about because they need money, obviously. Why would they choose to go live at the time? They to fake it if they wanted everyone to see the live. Well, I mean, people are going to see it anyway, right? Oh, hamburgers, no matter what time they faked it or posted it, whether it was in the middle of the night or the middle of the day, it wouldn't have mattered. But um, I think the reason they taped it and in the first place was simply because they know how well that domestic violence performance art stream did. So I'm sure that's why they did it. Was absolutely because of that. I just realized you guys can see my missing tooth. Yes, I am missing a tooth. No, I didn't lose it to drugs. Well, I kind of did, but prescription medications. My remeicade has essentially ruined me. And I also had an allergic reaction to a different medication at one point, and I forget what the allergic reaction is called, but I tightened up my whole body, every muscle completely contracted, including my jaw locked up, and I cracked 4 teeth. Um, it wasn't great. But yes, it's the Remicade and all the other medications, the steroids and the all the medications I had to take for my Crohn's over the years have completely destroyed the enamel of my teeth and basically taken them out one by one. Why do you and Carrie say she's the one who turned off the live? Unless there was proof, I think he was. Oh, you know what? Oh, hamburgers. I don't know that it was her. I was just kind of assuming. That was a complete assumption on my part. Complete assumption. You're absolutely right, Phil. Thank God they don't have kids. Yeah, everyone's gonna see it. Do the numbers on the live count? Oh, hamburgers on Instagram? Oh gosh, it's okay. Oh, hamburgers. Story of my life, girl. Story of my life. If it's fake, it's kind of smart. Saying for years it's real, it's just undermines our entire narrative. We'll just get blamed somehow. Of course we're gonna get blamed, Soren. Of course. Shani was the one stream because Rev walked out of the room. You're right, Rev did walk out of the room. Good point, Mousy. Good point. Very good point. Because she told him, just get out, go to a different room, get out of here. She did say that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So that's probably why I assumed it that way. That makes sense. That makes sense. Gosh, she must be busy today. She's normally really quick. Hey, Soren. I think I said hello to you, but hey, Soren, if I didn't. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. I don't think any of us were hamburgers. Well, except me. I don't know why I was awake so early. Just because I seen Foodie posted. I did get the private room, Polly. Let me see if I can pull down something here. Why am I using data and not Wi-Fi? Oh, well, I can't change that now. That's all right. I got like, I don't even know. I think I have like 40 gigs of data or something, so I'm not too worried about it. I've only used 2. But I didn't connect. There's my new phone. See, again with the new phone, I didn't enter any of this information yet, like I had in my old phone, like Wi-Fi passwords and stuff. So I gotta do that. I'm so surprised. She must be really busy with that other patient that she was talking to. Maybe it's his first treatment. They do often have to spend more time with you in your first treatment. They have to treat you more slowly. Like I've been on it for 6 or 7 years now on the remeicade. So they know I'm not going to react because I've been on it for so long. But some people, when they're just starting, can have very bad reactions. Now, I do have to take Benadryl with it. They put Benadryl in my Portacath before they give me my remeicade. Oh my God, I forgot my B12 again. Oh my God. Oh, I'm the dumbest human alive. She gives me my B12 shot too, but I have to bring it with me. I forgot last time and I forgot this time. Oh, she's gonna have my head. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh gosh, guys, sorry, I'm just kicking myself in the head for forgetting that. I cannot believe I did that again. Because it cost me $25 to go to the pharmacy and have them inject it. Or I have to drive 45 minutes to my doctor's office to get them to inject it. Or I can have it done here for nothing every 6 weeks. But I need to bring the vial with me, and I can't for the life of me ever remember to pick up the damn vial and bring it with me when I come. So I did get my last one. Now I'm going to have to get, I'm going to have to make this one up too. Not thinking. Yes, I agree. I think it'll be even irrelevancy too. They've been posting a lot. They're very quick. Oh, was it? I don't watch Draven very often. I don't mind him at all. It's not somebody I got into watching too much. I normally do owe hamburgers, but I have to pick it up at the pharmacy to put it in there. And I keep forgetting. And I need to pick up a new vial each time, even though there's 10 uses in a vial, because she can only poke a vial once. So I need to pick up a vial each and every time, and I just completely forgot. Oh my gosh. Who said that? Was that? Oh, hamburgers. Mousy, you've been second night since you've been awake all night. I do that a lot, Mousy. A lot, a lot. I don't know if that happens to you a lot, but it happens to me a lot. I'm undergoing some testing for ADHD. I think that's possibly part of the problem, but I have a very hard time sleeping. Yeah, oh, hamburgers, I'm gonna have to because I'm terrible. I have a terrible memory. Oh, is she coming in? I hear stuff ripping. I'll probably mute when she comes in, just so you guys know. But I'll show you what's going on. But I'll probably just mute so she's not in the. I don't want her in the thing when she didn't give permission, so I'll just mute it. But I don't know what's taking her so long. But you know what's awful, oh, hamburgers? Even when I write stuff down, my memory is so bad that unless I write it down, set an alarm, set a reminder, notice the writing like 10 minutes before it happens, I can get a reminder for my remeicade appointment, this appointment. I get the reminder 3 days in advance via text. Then I have to write it on the calendar. And my husband has to remind me the night before. So even with a text 3 days before, it written on the calendar, if my husband doesn't remind me the night before, I won't remember. I'll forget. Like, it's that bad. The medications affect my memory that badly. It's insanity. I can't ever remember anything. Oh my goodness, what is her holdup today? She is the only one here, but Cashy Star terminated. I just got a notification. Cashy Star terminated. I don't know who that is. Somebody lost their channel. Yeah, I'm going to, Messy. I'm going to, definitely. That's a very good idea, oh, hamburger. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Set one on my phone for every 6 weeks. And if I had it at home, like, I just gotta stop at the pharmacy and pick one up. Because if I pick it up, I could just throw it in my purse and leave it there. And then I would remember. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call the pharmacy. I'm gonna put it on autofill so that it's ready once a month and it'll be there for me to pick up. That's what I'm gonna do. And then it's always there, and I'll always have a vial, and I'll just keep a vial in my purse. Perfect. Problem solved. Ugh. Bad memories suck.
Hello.
Hello. All right, guys. So that I just showed you a little picture of all the stuff that we got to get going to get my port accessed. And then once that's accessed, then we get to start the medications. Fun, fun. I'm glad to have it done, though. It always makes me feel better. Yep. 3/4 inch, 20 gauge needle, right? Yep.
That's what we got for you.
It's a big fella. I'll show you guys the needle when she pulls it out. It's pretty big. Is my shirt okay? You can go over it? Okay. No hamburgers, my remeicade. For my Crohn's. It's my treatment for my Crohn's.
Are we doing your vitamin B12 injection today?
Unfortunately, I didn't bring it.
Okay.
I just realized when I got here.
Okay.
And I did it last time too and had to make it up at my doctor's office. So I'm gonna have to do the same.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put it on autofill at the pharmacy
Good job.
so that it's always with me in my purse because I can't seem to remember to bring it with me. 111/89, pulse is 106.
Okay.
That's right, oh hamburgers, 3/4 inch and it's 20 gauge. She's a big one. And unlike an IV, it's not plastic that stays in, it's the actual needle.
It looks like it's on your left.
It's over here, I have numbing cream on it.
Aren't you organized?
Emmy Maller, what is it called? Something like that?
And top gel.
Yeah, bought it actually a couple of years ago for my son. He had to have an IV put in to have some dental work done.
Yeah.
And they told me to get it to numb his hand.
Mhm.
And it comes in like a toothpaste size tube. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? I only need it for one time. And then I had my port changed. And after it was changed, it became very sensitive again. I couldn't feel it for years. And then when they changed it, it started to hurt. So I
Okay.
had to start freezing it again. So she's just getting her sterile surface ready.
All right, I'm gonna take this off.
Yep, you go right ahead.
Can you hold the shirt?
I sure
come
can.
Down a little bit for me.
Mm-hmm. She's just sterilizing it now. And I have to turn my head and just breathe away so that I don't breathe onto the nice sterile surface. Oh, no need to be sorry, guys. This helps me a lot. I was uber sick before this drug came into my life. Way more sick than I am now. Constantly in and out of the OR.
Hey, Jennifer, I'm just gonna go check the IV next door. Let that sit and do its work for 2 minutes,
Sure, go right ahead.
and then I'll be right back.
So we're just letting this dry here. It's got to dry to finish sterilizing. And I just, like I said, got to turn my head away so that I don't that I don't breathe on it. Hamburgers, I feel afterwards I sometimes feel quite tired. But other than that, it's usually pretty good. About halfway through the Remicade, I will start to feel better. Like my Crohn's symptoms themselves will start to feel better after about halfway through, which is fantastic. Simply says bring vial. I never set alarms on my phone. Well, I do, but they're like good morning alarms to get the kids up for the bus and stuff like that. I'd have to set a different one each time because it's obviously a different day every time. But if it's auto-filled and at the pharmacy, I'll know as soon as I bring it home. I won't even put it away to store it. I'll just toss it directly in my purse. And then that way I'll have it. You like to see it going in? Well, you're going to see it. I'll keep the squeamish people away, but you'll see it. No, no nausea. No. It actually, like I said, helps my Crohn's symptoms get better. The only thing I tend to experience is itching and some tiredness. Usually just kind of, I like to tend to rest a little bit on Remicade days. But other than that, no side effects. Just tend to feel better, like I said. I'm often very hungry after Remicade, or about halfway through I'll start to get hungry and think about what I want for lunch. I always do a morning appointment, and then I'm usually done around lunchtime, and I often think about, what do I want for lunch? And I often stop and grab something on my way home, because I often feel better, and I'm usually feeling pretty crappy for 3 or 4 days prior, so it's always nice to feel better and be able to grab some yummy food after it's over and I feel better. Flip you guys over so you can see the table here. See, everything has to be done sterilely. Because the portacath, it's inside my chest, but it's got a tube in it that feeds directly into my heart, which is why everything is so sterile and everything has to be so careful. If you notice, she's not touching anything with her hands. She's doing it with tweezers. Her gloves, those are sterile gloves that are all pre-wrapped. Everything is very sterile. It's not something a lot of people talk about in hamburgers, and that was one of my main reasons for wanting to incorporate it into my channel, because I don't feel like Crohn's is talked about nearly enough. I feel like it's stigmatized because of the side effects of the disease, and a lot more people have it than you would think. A lot more people. And people just don't talk about it because the symptoms can be embarrassing. And I just don't think that's fair. It's a super common disease. There is treatment out there. And, you know, I just think it should be more talked about. For years, I was told I was crazy. The first 2 or 3 years of being sick, I was just told I was crazy and that I was too young to have bowel issues. And by the time they finally caught it, they told me my bowel looked like hamburger and I had no choice but to go for surgery because my bowel was completely eaten up by the Crohn's. Because I was told for years and years that I was too young, even though I went back to the doctor again and again and again to tell them that something was wrong. They just would not listen. Can you hold that needle up just for a sec?
Sure.
Down a little. I just don't want to get your face. There it is, guys. It's pretty massive.
There's a measurement.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. They're so big. And it does not come out. That needle stays inside during the entire time it's accessed. That needle does not come out. There's a little bulb is what the portacath is. It's like a little triangle with a little plastic or rubbery kind of ball thingy in the center. It's very tiny. And she feels around for the little dots. And then you can just very vaguely see the scar. So she just feels for the dots. And then right in between the 3 dots is where the needle goes. And it's like rubber or something, right?
Mhm.
And it just goes into the center there. And then that needle stays in there until she's done with it, and then it comes out. And it's the same thing if I'm in hospital. They will access it. Didn't feel a thing. Not even a thing. Now, let's see if we taste hospital wall.
Is that what it tastes like?
Yeah.
If a hospital wall could taste, there you go. See that flashback? Right there.
Oh, yeah, like that. We got blood.
Push pause, push pause.
Hospital wall, there you go. I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever gotten an IV and they push saline through it, it tastes to me like what if you licked a hospital wall, what that would taste like. I don't go around licking hospital walls, I promise, but if you did, I'm pretty sure that's how it would taste. And I don't know, I think a lot of people smell it. I taste it. It's the strangest, it's like the back of my throat. It's the strangest thing. Absolute strangest thing. Yeah. It's like it's coating my tongue. It's like you sprayed it into my mouth or something. It's the weirdest sensation. Yes, the saline taste, gamer fam. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the saline taste. Oh, I'm doing my best. Thank you. And I just did it. That was entirely not on purpose. I went to flip something.
Alright. We're hooking up your saline here.
Good stuff. And she just put a Tegaderm over it, which is one of the partial reasons that I need to take Benadryl. I am severely allergic to adhesives, and I don't know everything else under the sun. So I need to take Benadryl and different things. I also wear a patch for pain, which also bothers everything, and it's just a whole thing.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. Oh, hamburgers, you're right. Women often are disregarded medically. You're absolutely right. I told them that bowel problems run in my family. They didn't care. I was just told that I was too young to have a bowel issue. And like I said, by the time it was found out, I was completely torn apart on the inside. My bowels were just chopped liver. It was terrible. Well, and I use a numbing cream on hamburgers. Although after a while, because I use a portacath and it's the exact same spot every single time, she is literally putting the needle in the identical spot every single time she does it. So it forms scar tissue that you literally don't feel. So my old one, after about a year or two, I didn't feel a thing. No numbing cream or anything was required. They could poke it. I wouldn't even have known they'd done it. After it was replaced, it started to hurt again. So I did start using the numbing cream again. But it's at a point now where I think I could probably go without the numbing cream, but it's almost gone. So I'm just going to finish up the tube. And once it's gone, I'm just going to go without because I don't think I need it anymore. You had intravenous shots at the ER where I would feel burning between my legs. Oh my gosh. Oh, hamburgers. Was it for a CT scan? Or an MRI scan? Or did they like inject you with stuff into your veins and then run you through a machine, like a magnet machine thingy, the one that makes you feel like you're peeing your pants? Yeah, the dye gamer fam. Yes, that one. The one where you feel like you're peeing your pants. Gamer fam. Oh man, I feel you. I feel you. Before you were diagnosed, you were told they were just seeking pain meds. You don't know how often I hear this. You don't know how often I hear it and still hear it to this day. It does make you feel like you peed yourself. MRI, Mousy? Oh God, what does MRI stand for? It's like a CT. I don't know what the initials stand for. magnet, magneton. I don't know what it stands for, but it's similar to like a CAT scan. Yes, oh, hamburgers. Okay, it is. That's what you had. It's a dye, and it's a contrast dye. Then I get it a lot when they're looking at my bowel. I'll get that contrast dye. I have to drink often barium, or not barium. I have to drink PEG, and then they give you this contrast dye. Oof, yeah, and they're like, it's gonna feel like you peed yourself, but you didn't. But you're sure as hell, you are certain that you did. That's all you can feel. It's the strangest stuff in the world. It's very, very weird stuff. MRI is like a CT, only it uses magnets. Okay, thank you, Mousy. I knew it was similar to a CT. I just didn't know what the actual difference was. Yes, exactly. The big tube. Yeah, big and the magnet like spins around. You hear it like whirring in the background. Thank you guys for hanging out with me during my treatment. It means a lot to have some company. Oh, you're going in for knee surgery on the 24th, Gamer Fam? Have you had one before?
Sure. Here, why don't I just give you a ride right quick and then you can.
Oh, thanks, so hamburgers. I can't wait to find some more good Lisa vids. I'm telling you, that one I found this morning is gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Seinfeld reference. Oh gosh, you go see another new doctor with a knee surgery? I've had a lot of surgeries, but never on any of my joints, thank goodness. None of them have failed me yet. Only every other part of me fails.
Care.
Yes, exactly. Are you doing okay? This is itching already like crazy. Damn Tegaderms. Damn adhesive. So she's just doing the Benadryl now, guys. Oh no, Gamer Fam, they screwed up the last one. Oh my gosh, he had to quit? Wow. I actually had a GI that something very similar happened to. He was so awful to me and insulted me while I was on the gurney having a colonoscopy done. He insulted me. He insulted my husband. He told me that maybe if my husband spoke up more, I wouldn't be so sick. My husband, we believe, is possibly also on the spectrum as well. My son is, and we believe he is as well. And so he's very, very, very quiet. And some of the things he said, but that one was outrageous. He said, yeah, well, maybe if your husband would speak up a little more, you wouldn't be so sick. What in God's name does my husband saying anything have to do with a chronic illness that I didn't cause? There's nothing I did. It's Crohn's. You can't just make yourself have it, and him talking isn't going to make it go away. So, I filed a complaint with the Board of College and Physicians, and within, oh gosh, 3 months, I do believe, he was gone. He wanted to write an apology letter and this, that, and the other. I told the Board of College and Physicians, absolutely not. He insulted me. The nurse during the procedure actually had to tell him to shut up. Those were her exact words. She told him to shut up because he was being so insulting. And the only reason I even hear or know it all is because I'm so immune to the medications, all of them that they use in all of these procedures. They use fentanyl and Versa in colonoscopy. Fentanyl, obviously, I'm sure you know what that is. Versa, Versed is basically the medical version of like the date rape drug, and what it does is like wipe your memory. So you won't have like any bad memories of what happened to you if you happen to feel it or whatever, because you're not completely out, you're only partially sedated. And then they give you fentanyl for the pain. Now, a lot of people will fall asleep. Me, not even close. I'm used to those medications entirely, and they don't affect me at all. Even though they give me massive doses, I still stay wide awake and talk to them. And that's when he was saying all of this, except for the part where maybe if your husband spoke up. He said that out in the hall. So anyway, he's gone. And as far as I know, he's probably working in another province now. And some other poor people have to deal with him because the GI doctors are so hard to find. I think back pain and horrible pain. I luckily, well, I don't suffer with back pain. The only time I do is when I'm in my chair too long, like at the computer or at my desk. Yeah, so hamburger. Yeah, really, a gamer fam. Are you in the U.S. gamer fam? Is that how you were able to sue them? And was it for medical malpractice? It is a hamburger. It's very, very high. They, when I go in for colonoscopies, they call the crash team into the room with the doctor and the nurses because they're so scared that the doses I need are going to make me stop breathing. So they won't do it on me unless the crash team is in the room to get me breathing again in case I stop. But my tolerance for so many drugs is absolutely through the roof because I've been on so many for so many years. I've been sick since 2009. Um, no, '09 I had my gallbladder out. 10. Yeah, '09. So 15 years, is that right? It's been 10, 20. Yeah, 15 years. And in 15 years, I think I've had to take every medication under the sun for every sort of different ailment, for my Crohn's, for my benign intracranial hypertension, for, the nausea, for the loss of appetite, for the pain, for the vomiting, like, I've just been on so many different medications. So yeah, my tolerance is just crazy and always has been. Well, not always, but since I got sick. You were diagnosed at 15 with knee problems at the Shriners Hospital in St. Louis. I didn't sue them. A bunch of other people did. Oh, okay. And it must have been like a class action. As far as pain, I've had a hernia, but it's chronic horrible back pain. I just think it must be the worst. And usually the surgeries are botched. From a hernia? I guess we said it was class action. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Take them more seriously. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely take class action more seriously for sure. So she's just mixing up my Remicade now. So I have my Benadryl on board. She's just mixing up the Benadryl or mixing up the medication. And by the way, the Benadryl that I get is 100 milligrams IV. 50 is the norm. Well, 25 IV is the norm. 50 is the norm by tablet. And I take 100 by IV, and the IV medication actually works, which is and kicks in for me because I've lost so much bowel. Actual tablet medication is hard for me because I never ever absorb all of it. I only absorb very small amounts of it. So again, with the tolerance, it's probably enough Benadryl that anybody would have been asleep in like 35 seconds. It just doesn't affect me at all. But my Tegaderm stopped itching. Like this is the worst part. Absolutely the worst part. Is this damn Tegaderm. You can already see where it's red up here. And here. Oh gosh, yeah, right there. It's really itchy. Terrible. Oh, that's okay, Phil. Thank you for being here. And did you send me an email for your address? If you want to, go ahead and do that, and I can get everything packed up and mailed out maybe tomorrow. I want to try and mail everything at once. Are you talking about my weird angle? Oh, hi, Chibi. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Oh, hamburgers, you're right. You're probably right. I have been through a lot of medical stuff. Chibi, were you talking about me? I know my angle's weird. I'm just at my remeicade treatment right now. And I took you guys along for the ride so you could see Charlottetown and to see what my treatment is like. Oh, awesome, Phil. When I get home, I'll get that filled out. But yeah, Chibi, is that what you meant? Were you talking to me? Oh, hamburgers. I remember what else I was going to say. It was the benign intracranial hypertension. That one is a super, super rare, weird one. Um, I went to the eye doctor back um, probably 10 years ago, just for a regular eye exam. And they took pictures of my optic nerves, and they said that they were distorted. No, that's okay. Just one second. Anyway, so I had gone just for a regular eye exam, and he seen my optic nerves and noticed that they had been swollen. He said that that's not normal and that I needed to go see an ophthalmologist immediately. So I went to the ophthalmologist. He took one look at my eyes, and I was in the room by myself. My mother was with me, but she was in the waiting room. This was before I got married. Oh gosh, no, it must have been longer than that. Anyway, he said it's one of two things. It's either a brain tumor, or, and as soon as he said it's possibly a brain tumor, I just stopped listening. And I said, go get my mother. You need to go get my mother. I can't even listen to you straight anymore. You just told me I possibly have a brain tumor. Whatever else comes out of your mouth, I'm not going to hear. So he went and got my mother and explained to her and me that it's either a brain tumor or something very rare called benign intracranial hypertension. Now, it's weird, but what it is basically your body has spinal fluid, right? And it also has fluid around the brain to protect it. That fluid, it's all the same fluid. It flows between your spinal cord and surround your brain, and keeps replacing itself every day. It'll get rid of some old stuff and make new stuff. Mine, for some odd reason, decided to stop draining. They don't know why that happens. They have no explanation for the disease, and it's super duper uncommon. Um, I had to go to Halifax. They didn't want to put a shunt in my head because of my Crohn's disease, and they were scared that the Crohn's would form scar tissue around the outside of the shunt, which drains into my abdomen. A shunt is what I ended up getting, but it's back here in the back of my head. Again, it's like a rubber valve bulb thing, and then it runs down here. It feels like an IV line, and it runs here, and it runs down here, and it runs all the way down to my stomach. So what it does is it drains the excess fluid. It's got like a valve on it. So when my body produces more fluid, the pressure goes up and you lose your vision. I was 20/20 vision when I went in, and I was like 40/30 or something like that when I left. I had almost lost my vision. But before they did the shunt, they did what's called an optic nerve fenestration. And that is where they took my eyelid and they cut me open right here. And they go in behind the eye and they take, I don't know what kind of tool, and they poke holes in the sheath of the eye. And then they sew it back up. They had this done by a cosmetic surgeon, the sewing, and it's so perfect you can't even tell. Yeah, there's absolutely no difference. So, and anyway, then I ended up having the shunt put in, and yeah, that was it for that story. But definitely have my fair share of health issues. Hi, Gary. Thank you for joining us. Oh, of the nurse, Chibi? Is that what you meant? Sorry, I totally didn't mean to shower. I just set my phone down wrong. Oh, what is, Phil? You mean your stuff? You don't have to thank me. You do learn to live with it, gamer fam. You just learn to live with the pain. You really do. Oh, really? Oh, hamburgers? That's awesome. Thank you. That actually means a lot to me. I didn't even think anybody would watch, let alone somebody actually wanted to know. That's awesome. Thank you. That really made my day. The other stands for nurse here as well. Adapt and overcome it. Yeah, absolutely. Carrie, I found absolutely the best Lisa video ever this morning after I got off my live. I cannot wait to watch it with you guys. I gotta find some more good ones, but man, that was something else. It was so good. Wrist palsy. I've heard of cerebral palsy and Bell's palsy. Interesting. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading the chat. I got behind when I was chatting. Yes, Mousy, I was just wondering the same thing. Anyway, I'm not understanding all the comments, but that's okay. Yeah, what is wrist palsy? I've never heard of it. Interesting, interesting. No, Carrie, I don't think they're still broken up. I think they're still together. But that would just be my opinion. Guys, I really, really have to go pee. If I leave you guys here, do you think you could chat amongst yourselves for just like 2 minutes while I go? Otherwise, I'm gonna end up going on the floor if I don't get out of here. Just move stuff. Thank you, gamer fam. I'm going. I'm just putting my shoes on. This is the worst part. You always got to haul around your little buddy. No fun, no fun. Oh, and this one's just normal saline. And this one here is the remeicade. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Oh, darn, we lost a few viewers while I was gone. Oh, it's a bummer. Oh, boy, that felt good. I'm so sorry. I really, really had to go. Okay, sorry. I had to get resituated there. Sorry, just reading out of the comments. Oh, no. Right, Mousy? go into the washroom, or Crystal does the same thing, goes to the washroom and doesn't wash her hands. Or the Shani video, I'm getting on my knees. I'm dropping a deuce. I'm getting on my knees. Hang on 1 second. How do I do this? Oh, I can't do it from my phone? Oh, darn. I was going to gift a membership, but apparently I can't do that from my phone. Carrie, Carrie, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I really appreciate that. Why can I not gift a membership on here? That's no fun. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I was trying to do something, but apparently it was the wrong thing to do. Oh, gosh, darn it. Well, I'll do one a little later when we stream. But I really wanted to gift a membership. Especially to one of you guys, because you're actually here with me in a stream that's not about one of the girls. And I really much prefer to give up my memberships to much more people who are more supportive of my actual personality and my actual channel. And also, before the month of July ends, I will be doing the first members only giveaway. Yeah, so that'll happen before the end of July for all of the members, because actually all of them have signed up in July so far since I turned them back on. So I will go ahead and do the very first giveaway. It'll be artwork again, of course. No, I don't want to go. Oh gosh, I almost canceled the stream. Whoopsie doodle. Oh, Carrie, was that a super chat or did you gift a membership? Oh, I'm confused. That looks funny. I don't know why I thought it was a super chat. But amazing. Thank you. Congratulations, Mousy. So good to have you. What do you mean both, Carrie? Where did she do both? I'm so confused. I only see one. Am I in the wrong thing? Yeah, that's weird. I only see the 149 one. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Carrie. I appreciate it so much. I just don't see it. That's all, but thank you. Plus, my total is only reflecting the membership. I am so confused. Yeah, and Mousy, I seen that. Congratulations. Carrie, are you sure it went through? Not that it matters, or you certainly don't have to send it. I'm just confused. I only see 204. Canadian, which would be the 149 conversion to Canadian dollars. But I don't see, I know you had said you sent two, but I don't see two. But please, you do not have to send them. That's absolutely not what I'm trying to say. I just don't want you to think it's sent or it went somewhere else or something happened or whatever. So I just thought I'd let you know that I don't see it. But please don't feel obligated. Granny, hello, hello. Granny, did you get a chance to email me yet, or could you get a chance to email me with your address info for the draw? You're the last one I need the address for, so I can get everything mailed off. Or not for the draw, I apologize, for your Santa. Yeah, I'd like to get that all mailed off. So if sorry, I was reading something. If yeah, if you could send that off, that would be really great. The chattycrafter@gmail.com is the email address. There was one super chat thing that was all for anyone gifted membership. Oh, can I just maybe not see the gifted memberships? Maybe that's it. No, because under super chat it said members and super chats. I'm lost, but anyway, it makes no difference. Thank you, Gary, for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Why I can't see it, I'll never know, but oops, but I really, really appreciate it. And I love you too, Carrie. You're fantastic. And I'd really, really like to collab again sometime soon. I noticed your background and stuff look different. Did you get StreamYards yet? StreamYard, sorry, not StreamYard, StreamYard. And like I said, there's no downloading, there's no learning curve, there's no nothing. You just go to a web browser, type in StreamYard, and create an account. It could not be easier. And I can walk you through the whole thing. But I'd really love to get together so we could stream again. And we keep doing it on my channel because you couldn't get in, or I couldn't get into your channel. Although I can on my phone, if you're still using Melon, I can do it on my phone. It's just a little more comfortable for me to do it on the computer. But if you haven't done it yet, we can still do it with Melon, and I can use my phone. But yeah, let me know what you think, because I'd really love to do another one. Yes, a collabo hamburgers. We've done a couple together. We always have so much fun. Oh, okay, Carrie. Do you know what you're going to switch to? I forget what I pay for StreamYard. I think StreamYard might be $16.99 maybe. Don't hold me to that though, because I'm not positive. I keep mixing it up with my Canva subscription, how much that one costs. Well, if you're not ready to switch just yet, which you can still do both, you can still sign up to StreamYard, and you don't have to pay anything in the beginning. You can stream, I believe it's 20 hours for free on StreamYard. You don't have to pay for the upgraded version until you want more than, like, I think it's 20 hours of streaming per month. Otherwise, it's completely free. You don't even need to pay in the beginning. OBS is very hard, Carrie. It's very hard. It takes an excessively powerful computer. Mine would not do it. My computer was not powerful enough to let it happen. I couldn't do it. So yeah, just go, literally just type in StreamYard and pull it up, create an account, and you can do 20 hours of free content a month before you ever have to upgrade. I know you'll want to upgrade because I know you stream a lot like I do, but it'll give you a way to stream, like, so that we could collab, because you'd have it. Oh, awesome. I'm glad, Carrie. Now I'll see it because I've been subbed for a while. Are you talking about the collabs or hamburger? Mostly, I can personally tell from experience. It's not that it's that hard. It can be done. My major issue is if you don't have like cream of the crop computer, your computer's not going to be strong enough to do it. And I would say the learning curve is at least 5 times harder than with StreamYard. StreamYard is literally like 3 buttons, click and go. So if you don't want to put in the work of OBS, it's literally click and go. It's so much easier. And it doesn't take up all of that space and power in your computer. Yes, it just said you, oops. Yeah, oh, hamburgers, they are on my channel. We didn't do any on Carrie's channel yet, just because of the different streaming software. If I disappear, it's my phone not holding a charger. No, no worries, Carrie, no worries. Thank you for being here. Yeah, oh, hamburgers, they are on my channel. If you go back, we were reacting to Cuba Rage. You should have felt how hot my phone was when I got here. Holy Hannah, it was hotter than who knows what. Okay, oh, hamburgers. But yeah, it's definitely there. I think we did 2, possibly 3 together. I can't entirely remember. Oh, see, I bought myself a donut. Now I don't even want it. Oh, my appetite's been really crappy lately. And if you haven't hit that like, subscribe button or the bell notification, go ahead and hit it, please. I would really appreciate that, especially if you're enjoying the content. We are trying to get to 1,000 subs. I've Well, I kind of heard that. I don't know what kind of phone Carrie has. But I actually see this YouTube short of this guy who fixes cell phones, and I've seen him fixing Apples or at least Apples. I'm not sure about Androids, but I think at least Apples, and he was able to replace the batteries in some of them. So I think it definitely can be done in some of them. I'm just not entirely sure which ones. And this is why I need Benadryl, because I literally could take my skin off right now. It's so itchy underneath this. Sorry if you hear my belly growling. It's so itchy underneath this, the Tegaderm. It gets really, really red and itchy. Yeah, oh, hamburgers. Yeah, it's not like the old flip phones, but there are little screws and stuff. Like you have to take it to like a repair shop. Because like they repair screens and stuff, so I'm sure they would be able to put in a new battery. That would only make sense to me. Go get what? Go get me a hammy. Oh, I know, it is annoying. It's because of my It's because of my, I'm allergic to adhesive. Mousy, I am drinking a roasted hazelnut cold brew from Tim Hortons. And it's delicious. Oh, hamburgers. I apologize. I didn't know that you had already checked. Yeah, that bites. Like I said, I just had to replace mine. Um, I we decided to keep my phone this year instead of upgrading. We normally upgrade every 2 years. Um, Granny, it's thechattycrafter@gmail.com. I can't put it in the comments because I can't write because I'm live on my phone. Could anybody else type that into the comments for Granny? Thank you, Mousy. You're wonderful. You beat me to it. Thank you so much. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, my new phone. I had just had to replace mine, even though we had decided to keep it for 2 years. Or we had decided to keep it after the 2-year contract was up. And I said, I want to lower a bill. My phone works great. It was the S21. I want to keep it. And within a month of paying it off, it stopped uploading my like recorded content that I was recording on it, which obviously you guys know I need it for that to record my own videos, art videos, things like that. And I couldn't, so I had to upgrade to the S24. Go figure. They get you every time. Like I swear they make them last just long enough for the 2 or 3 years to go up, and then you gotta buy new ones. They turn into paperweights.
Oh,
Error.
you're too chatty, it says.
Okay, well,
Just for a
shush. No, no problem.
How's the itch feeling now? Does it go away when you leave here, or are you stuck with it for the day?
I'll be itchy most of the day. Still good?
All good. Sorry to interrupt.
That's good. That's a bit high for me. I normally run really low.
In the
Interesting.
hundreds?
They're both high, yeah. I normally run like 90 over like 75 sometimes ish. But
High for
interesting.
you, but still an excellent blood pressure.
Yeah, no, it is still good. It's just high for me, that's all. Thank you very much. Hi guys, sorry, but blood pressure check. They have to keep checking it every little while to make sure you're not reacting to your medication. Oh my gosh, oh hamburgers, I drop my phone so much it's not even funny. Thank you for doing that, Mousy. That's great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And that's so fantastic. I'm really glad. It was Paul and Granny were the last two that I had to get a hold of. And if you guys want to go check out my shop at Ko-fi, it's so KO-FI and then slash living. Is that it? Yeah. KO-FI/living is my Ko-fi page. And I did just last night put up a bunch of new artwork if you guys want to go take a look. Oh, and you know what else? I'm so excited. I have a package of markers coming from Amazon today, and I have my fingers crossed that they're going to be there when I get home. But I have a package of 168 markers. You know what I just did? I just picked this up. My IV. I wanted to puff it. My my vape hangs on a lanyard. So I just pick it up and I puff and then I just drop it and it just hangs. So anything that's near here, when I'm not thinking about it or I'm talking or I'm doing something else, I'm gonna vape my IV apparently. I can't. Oh my gosh. And then I lost my train of thought. Um I completely forget. Yeah, my coffee shop. Oh, yes, I did just, like I said. Oh, right. I have markers coming. A pack of 168. They are bullet point markers. They're not brush tips. But when I did the dollar store haul the other day, I had those brush tip markers from the dollar store and I actually really enjoyed them. I've never really colored with the brush tip ones too much before, but I like the idea of having the small brush tip for getting in details of small coloring pages. So I thought it might be good for that. Now, they're not the Ohuhus or anything. They were a bit too rich for my blood. They're still about $200 for a 320 set of the bullet point Ohuhus, which is a bit rich for me. So, but this is a 168 set for like $52. So I will absolutely do a review on those for you guys. I'm hoping they're going to be in today. Maybe we'll do an unboxing and a review if I'm not too tired and feel up to it. Yeah, no, me neither, Massey. I've never heard of somebody vaping an IV either. But apparently I am into that. Just tried to send a PayPal. It says not found, so I'm going to have to wait. My Apple Pay has been disabled. I was hacked by Team. Oh no, Granny, I'm sorry. And no, I don't have Apple Pay, so that wouldn't matter. I have a Samsung. You couldn't find my PayPal? That's strange. It's totally fine. But that's really strange. I don't know why it would say not found. I just had somebody send in my PayPal earlier today. That's strange. Did you get them on the site? Oh, I'm not sure if you'd know how to do that. On the Ko-fi site, Granny, if you go onto the Ko-fi site and click on the Santa and just click buy, then that should give you the option to pay for it that way. So it's ko-fi/living. But I will email you back, Granny, and we can figure something out. But otherwise, I can hang on to it for you. Yes, Yikes is right about the freaking hacking. That's terrible. Oh, hold the phone. I know exactly why that didn't work. No, I don't. Hang on. Granny, I'm gonna send you an email when I get home. I'm thinking, I'm thinking my PayPal might be under my real name. So what I'm gonna do when I get home, because I don't want to say my real name on here, is I'm gonna email you back with my real name and I'll get you to look it up under that because I think that's what's happening now that you mention it. That makes more sense. I think it's under, because my other email is my name And I'm pretty sure that might be what's going on now that I think about it. So if that email that you got, the gmail.com, uh, email me there, okay? And then you can try the PayPal. I'll give you the other PayPal because I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. So just email me at that email that you have, the chattycrafter@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. And thank you for your patience, Granny. I really appreciate everyone who is so supportive of my channel and my artwork. I really appreciate that. Of course, Granny. Oh, I'm not even questioning it. I would have sent him out anyway. I was thinking about making some shirts. What do you guys think? So I have a silhouette and I love to do like vinyl, stick on vinyl and stuff like that. And I was thinking about making a shirt. And on the shirt, I think I'd like to put Chronic Crafter as like, I don't know, the logo or just what it says. And just put Chronic Crafter and make a couple and see how they sell in the shop. Possibly in tank tops or t-shirts if I can find them at Giant Tiger, but tank tops for sure. I have a few different shirts at home to print on as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Would anybody be interested or have any idea what they might like printed on a shirt? Because I can always do that as well. I can always take requests for printing onto fabrics and things. Fantastic, Granny. As soon as I get home, I'll check that, okay? And we'll get it straightened out. I'm sure that's what's wrong now that I think about it. Because I remember thinking, or I remember telling my husband, oh no, anybody who PayPals me is going to get my real name. But I don't know, I'm just not feeling overly concerned about it. I'm not purposely going to dox myself or anything, but my P.O. box has run out because it was just too expensive to keep running. It was like $45 or $50 every 3 months. So now when I'm sending stuff out, I either have to send it without a return address or I have to use my own return address. So I'm using my own address for the people who I'm really trusting, the ones who are actually buying from my shop, things like that, as I'm certain nobody's going to actually spend the money, buy from my shop just to get my name and address. I think that would be silly. And I just don't have any skeletons in my closet to hide, so I'm really not too worried about it if it does end up out there at some point somehow. But of course, I will try and avoid it at all costs. And if things pick up and I start mailing things a little more often, I might reopen the P.O. box, but I just couldn't justify the $40 to $50 every 3 months. It was just too rich for my blood. But I like the peace of mind of being able to send with a return address that I didn't have to worry about. That was nice. So she was in, she turned up my remeicade. That's what she did when she was in here, and she checked my blood pressure. Sorry guys, I keep blocking the camera with my hand. I keep forgetting where it was. This is what it looks like. It's not actually hooked into the actual machine. It's just like a little round thingamabob that you twist to speed up or slow down. All right. I think what I'm going to do is take off for now. We got the main gist of things, I think. Me too, Granny. That was my fear too. Yeah, me too. Using your real name. And that's the other thing. So you're going to see mine as well. And that was the other issue, right? So it just, I feel you on that one. I definitely do. So I make sure I definitely trust the person before I go about something like that. But that's exactly what's going on. So But yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend a little time while I'm still here looking up some more Lisa videos for us to watch. Maybe later or whatnot. Maybe if my markers come in, we'll play with those. We'll see what happens. But I want to thank everybody for being here. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything else I put out. And I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.